Drivers, start your engines!
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the BORA Call of Duty Premier Series Season 8, race number 13 from Pocono. So, here we are, obviously, at Pocono. And the 8 and the 24 are in the purple and gold Kobe tributes. Now, I want to point out, I had these made on Sunday evening before I saw all the tribute schemes posted on Twitter. So I thought I was being original. I guess I'm not. But, there you have it. On pole, you have Keith Stevens and Ryan Spangler. Gary also, TJ Hanley, TJ Friend, and David Strait. 40 laps here from Pocono. On lap 8 and 24, we'll be having a silent lap. Not trying to get too mushy, but Kobe was one of the GOATs, and I just feel it's the most respectful thing I can do on the channel in honor of him. So, anyways, 3 races remaining until the playoffs, and the points are looking very spicy. We might see some really big teams miss the show this season, or miss the playoffs this season, and honestly, it's looking very exciting. A bunch of underfunded teams might make the playoffs, a bunch of teams might not, and Keith Stevens is leading the way. The rookie got his first, the sophomore driver got his first career win this season, and he's started on pole quite a bit lately. And the diversity in the top 5 right now is pretty awesome. Keith Stevens, though, leads it. Ryan Spangler second. Now that we're so deep into the season, this is race 13 of a 15-race regular season. Every point matters, and him getting a bonus point for leading the lap, not a playoff point, but just a regular season bonus point, is huge for Keith Stevens, as he's currently not in the playoffs. TJ Hanley, past champion. He needs all the points he can get as well. He's going to slide up and almost do a slide job on the 33 of Ryan Spangler. A couple cars in the wall. I see the 2 Kobe tributes right there inside the top 10. Love to see it. Gary also might take him 3 wide here for second on lap 2 of 40. Things you don't love to see for 500. Oh, he's going to rub on the 45. Pocono has been a very sketchy track in the past. Hoping some of these guys, Titan points, cannot destroy their cars before lap 10, personally. I think that's not asking too much. Keith Stevens, though, has this race under control, man. Ryan Spangler biding his time. TJ Hanley and Gary Allsup have already battled. David Strait's jumped up into the top 5. Here comes Keegan Allsup and that 24 passing the 44 of TJ Friend. Eli Bright getting taken 3 wide almost by Danny Coffey and Evan Byrne. Oh, we got a battle up for the lead now. Ryan Spangler, I thought he was being patient. Here he comes. So he can get alongside the 82 and turn into the tunnel turn. Oh, he's going to slide up quite a bit. A little bit of contact into the 82. Man, this might be the longest these guys have ever gone at Pocono without destroying themselves in a BORA event. 3 wide for 4th. Damn, I'm going the wrong way. David Strait, he started this race outside the top 5. And in a handful of laps, he's like the only one who's been able to climb. He might be inside the top 3 here. Oh. TJ Friend and Keegan also throwing some sketchy, I don't even know what you would call it, blocks. So now TJ Friend all over the quarter panel of the 3. Keegan also going to get to the inside of the 44. And Ryan Spangler said, I'm not done with you yet, Keith. He's going for the lead, it looks like. He kind of got back in the line, going into the tunnel turn. Oh, no, he's just want to get as big of a draft as possible. And this is the furthest up he's been on the 82 in the tunnel turn. Oh, we got a little loose. Completely leaning on the 82. Nearly turning him that time. And Zach Fitzwater Sr.'s in the wall thanks to his teammate Dylan Everyman, and they are wrecking in the back. So they are racing back to the caution on lap 4 of 40. Keith Stevens will lead them back. And Gary also might have just stole second coming to the line. He will. So what actually just happened? Man, Fitzwater just got his first career win last week at the Bristol Dirt Track after seasons of trying and coming up so close. And today he gets involved into it with his teammate Dylan Abrahamian. Dylan just slides up, gives him no room, and squeezes him right into the wall. And it sucks seeing the 32 of Isaiah Ford get involved. Oh, let's see if anyone else gets in it. Okay, that was super lucky. So Isaiah in the 32, you might notice, has some FedEx sponsorship. FedEx came on board the 32 of Isaiah Ford, the champion motorsports car, whose teammates with the 52s had a plethora of drivers this season. And they offered him a 5-race deal throughout the remainder of like the last 12 or 13 races that gives the team funding and actually bumps up their ratings a little bit just for the 32 car, as he hasn't had sponsorship all season. and he needed to improve, or he needed to impress. He's running 31st, better than where he's been running, I suppose, and he gets involved in a wreck. You don't want to see that. Your first race with the sponsor, and right into the 01. And while we're talking about it, I don't like talking about certain teams for too long, obviously, but the 52, his teammate, you notice, is now gray. Dalton Riley got bumped up from the Amateur Series 52 car up to the Premier Series. And Cody Parker, who's been in that 52 for the past few races, got bumped down in the Amateur Series. And Cody finished top 10 yesterday in the Amateur Series race in his first start. So yeah, that's all the CMS news today. Follow their Twitter if you want to see more. There's your shutout. All right, back to the restart. Alright, back underway here at Pocono. Keith Stevens is your leader off pit road. Keegan also did gain a few spots on pit road, as TJ Hanley lost quite a few, and so did your friend, bound 9th and 10th. Gary also stayed in 2nd, David Strait did move up to 3rd, and Ryan Spangler actually falls to 4th. And now Ryan Spangler, he's been aggressive all day. He's in major danger of losing a spot here. Actually, Kevin Villano might actually have saved him, I don't even know. Spangler wasn't able to get past the 82. Will Gary Alsop be able to? Oh, Joseph Rakowski in the wall. Nick Ventura as well. See, this is the kind of racing we're used to at Pocono, man. This is a major crapshoot. But Keith Stevens has been unstoppable today. Oh, coming to the caution. Gary Alsop tried to do something. Did they strike off turn 3? I don't know. We'll find out. We're back. Honestly, you got to feel for Joseph Rakowski. He broke through last season, got a couple wins. He had his first 3 career wins last season. And this season has just been utter abysmal. He kind of got bumped by Nick Ventura. They used to have a big rivalry back in the day. That's in a ball spinning. Joseph definitely got the worst of it. And I don't know if they wrecked in turn 3 or what, but everyone's kind of freaking out. Oh, okay, so the 52 and the 42 might have made a little contact. Dalton Riley, he's no rookie to the Premier Series. And Rebecca Tyler make a little contact. Back for the restart. Pace car's off. Joseph Rakowski alone to DNF. He gets last place. Everyone did pit. They came out in pretty similar situations. Keegan also did move up a spot, as it looks like Ryan Spangler had a bad stop. He drops to 8th. Keith Stevens might actually lose the lead for the first time on the race. Let's see if he can get the run off the outside. He might side draft his way through here. He has help drafting wise from the 3 of David Strait, and that might help the 82. I'm not real sure. David backed off just in case something happens here. He don't want to get caught up in it. He might do a little crossover on him. Oh gosh. Gary Alsop goes for a ride, and this is a big crash. I see a bunch of heavy hitters involved. Arca brakes. Yep, there's Isaiah Ford. Oh, and Dalton Riley gets in a CMS car, just got knocked out in one hit. Can someone explain to me how the 24 and the 8 just got through that? Wow. Back see what just happened. Man, I knew this was going to happen. The 22, man. The 82 was driving so perfect this race. Nobody could get by him. So the 22 had to do what he could. And the 82, where do you expect him to go in that situation? And then, God, man, that 22 just got destroyed, bro. And there's even bigger wreck back there. Let's see. Someone's upside down, I thought. Oh, the 45, I know got destroyed. TJ Hanley. He didn't have a scratch on it till this. Excuse me. Oh, he just got to get ramped up. Nick Ventura just arc a break it. He sure did. Oh, back for the restart. Coming to the green, lap 19 of 40. He's used all DNF. Nick Ventura's going to get 41st. Dalton Riley 40th. Oh, man, a bunch of cars. 31 cars remain. So there you see it. Eli Bright going to try getting past David Strait to take the lead. Kevin Villano's not going to let that 8 get too far ahead, though. He had a really good jump. Oh, man, if they go 3 wide in the tunnel turn, this is not going to end up well. Oh, there's about to be some contact. Oh, and Eli just cleared him. How did that work, man? What? David Straight's not done. He's going for the crossover. There wasn't a wreck. There might have a little bit of bumping run there between the 3 and the 8. Doesn't matter. Eli Bright's going to take off with it. And this pack is crazy behind him. You have 2 or 3 lanes going. Kevin Villano to the inside of David Strait. How about some Medoskin working his way up into the top 4? Man, there's 3 Everham cars up inside the top 5 right now. The 79 of Otto Belmont nearly dumping the 91 of Samet Oskin. Samet might take his teammate Kevin Villano 3 wide here. Eli Bright's had terrible luck this season. Ooh, but here he is leading it at Pocono. Dylan Abrahamian turned into the wall. That's not going to be a caution. Somehow they straighten it out. Evan Byrne pulling off into the pits. I don't know if that's scheduled or not. They just came green, and everyone did pit under the caution. Tires worn out so fast here. You kind of have to pit if there's a caution. Here comes Samet Oskin. Eli Bright had a big lead through 3 and 4, or through 3, and he just got reeled in very fast. Samet Oskin had a check up there for David Strait. That's going to check up the entire inside line. It might give David Strait enough for a run here off into the tunnel turn, but I don't think he'd be close enough. The tunnel turns where everything gets exciting. Eli Bright ran through there very well. Seems like the pack's more spread out now. They've been all raced. David Strait with a huge run to the inside. David Strait got his first career win this season at New Hampshire. He's been very, very good this season. Coming to lap 22 of 40. And David Strait trying to make some moves. He has Otto Belmont right on his back bumper. That could be a hindrance. The new body style, you don't want someone riding a quarter pan, and it will be a hindrance. Eli Bright's going to power through on the outside. And that's the last thing you want is someone on your quarter panel in the middle of a corner. And you saw firsthand what happened to David Strait. He's had arguably the best car all race other than Keith Stevens at the beginning. He was making moves left and right. He's going to get to the inside of Samet Oskin. He's going to get into Samet Oskin, actually. Oh, I see a lot of people hitting each other here. Things you don't love to see. The 79 of Otto Belmont bullied his teammate Kevin Villano right there. And I mean bullied. Eli Bright, though, leading. I know this seems like one of those fishy moments, but I swear, man, this is genuine. And caution is out right before the silent lap. We have to do it under caution again. All right, I don't care, though. We're doing it. We'll be back, see what just happened. Dylan Abrahamian has had one hell of a trip in Pocono today, hasn't he? Keith Stevens dominated the early part of the race, and another car's going to slide in front of him, and this time, Dylan Abrahamian. Oh, my God. Both Akers racing cars just got destroyed. Somehow Adam Akers just went sent flying. Mo Akers is in it for the second time of the day. What just happened to the 89, dude? Oh, he's gonna get hooked by his brother Mo and just... Oh my god, into the catch fence? Oh my god. Back for the silent lap. So, Keith Stevens officially DNFs due to a tire. You see the 2 Akers race cars and Mo Akers and Dylan Arpimian all DNF, as well as TJ Friend. Not really sure what happened to TJ. David Strait wins the race off pit road. Then you have Kevin Villano, Eli Bright, Cement Oskin, and Otto Belmont. Then you have Nick Flood, Alexander Rowe, Glenn Dewitt, Carter Friesen, and Jeff Bright. Oh man, excuse me, getting choked up. Man, how about Carter Friesen and Jeff Bright up? It's at the top 10 right now. Who has the fastest lap this race? It is Jay Jefferson, so that's a very important bonus point for the playoffs. And unfortunately for Jay Jefferson, who was your points leader about 8 weeks ago or something, he has fallen almost out of the playoffs. With him finishing this race 30th, man, he's going to need a very good last 2 races to get back in. And Adam Akers too, man, they were both top 5 at one point in points, which for Akers Racing and the history they've had, that's incredible. They've won 2 races before in their past. None this year. But they have won 2 races before. They've never really finished high up in points. They've just kind of like won 2 races. But how about Everham Motorsports today? Right now they're currently 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 25th a lap down, because Evan Byrne did have that unscheduled stop. Right now Kevin Villano trying to get back past David Strait for the race lead. A lot of surprising drivers up inside the top 20 as well. Like, it's the guys you don't really expect. Eli Bright now going to the inside of the 19, excuse me. Oh, there goes Philip John. Ooh, looks like Fitzwater might have got in it. I can't really tell what that is. Oh, I see a big wreck now. Danny Coffey with huge damage. Yeah, Fitzwater definitely got in it. Coming to the caution. Cement Oskin in full on attack mode of Eli Bright. So Eli will win the battle. Back to what just happened. Watching Philip John and Rebecca Tyler. So they battle for around 15th. That's Philip's going to squeeze her. Oh, Keegan Allsup gets in it. The one race you just don't want to see the 24 car get wrecked. But, hey man, back for the restart. Alright. So, Tim Randolph, Danny Coffey, Fitzwater, Keegan Allsup, and Philip John have all retired from this event. The 9, who is currently leading, is the last car on the lap. Eli Bright is now your leader. 10, less than 10 laps to go, excuse me. Carter Friesen up into 2nd for that Robert Yates Racing Ford. Their future in the Premier Series is unknown. They might be dipping down in the Amateur Series next season. As we have a whole new system coming. Again, change every season, obviously. But more on that later. You can just see, man, the underperformance Robert Yates Racing engine there. Oh, and he's going to get dumped, man. The commentator's jinx is outrageous. I hate myself. Oh, my God. A lot of cars just got destroyed. Oh. Ooh, this might be big. Max Anderson's in it. That's your points leader. Did Fitzwater retire? He did retire, so Fitzwater was 2nd in points. This isn't as bad as it looks. And how about Evan Byrne? He just got back on the lap off that. All his teammates got destroyed, and they're having a good race. But you know what? Back to what just happened. Watching Carter Friesen, man. He's just going to kind of squeeze up into the 29. Down into Jeff Bright, who's having a really good running. Oh, man, that's how Max Anderson got in it. Good lord. Dude, he hit the wall a ton. Yo, my dog just about gave me a heart attack. She started like laying down and stretching, but she started moving stuff. And I about jumped out of my chair because I've been hearing some ghost noises here lately. I'm just saying. Whew. Oh my god, dude, my heart is pounding so bad. I'm not even cutting this, I don't care. Kevin Villano has run inside the top 5 majority of this race. And his stout car is going to come to an end just like that. So he gets back into the back end of his teammate, who's also had a top 5 car all day. Goodness. Back for the restart. Actually, no, I want to see Max Anderson because he hit this wall really hard a couple times. Your points leader hasn't done much today, but he was surviving the crashes and he just skimmed it. At this point, oh my god. Back for the restart, bro. Green flag is back out, coming to the green. 3 laps to go here at Pocono. If there's a caution now, this event is over. Eli Bright is leading in the Kobe tribute. Do you believe in destiny? Because you might witness it here. Unbelievable. Samet Aliskin and Alexander Rowe battling out for second. Glenn Duich running fourth. Excuse me. David Straight's 5th. How about Gustav Odenberg? Oh, wait, I'm so confused. The top 5 doesn't really match. Oh, because the 5 isn't here. Where's Jeff Bright? What is happening? Why is the order all out of... That's weird. Okay, so Aliskin 2nd. Alexander Rowe 3rd. Glenn Duich 4th. David Straight 5th coming with a run. This is... like, everyone's out of order. I'm so confused. And caution is out. Carter Friesen just wrecked. They're coming to the finish. Eli Bright in the Kobe tribute might have just won this race. What? Yo. I really wish everything wasn't so disorganized right then because I kind of ruined the moment. Let's go see what just happened and then we'll come back and sort this stuff out. Carter Friesen involved in 2 straight crashes here as the 79 is going to get up there and squeeze him. Or is it the 9? I don't know. They look the same. Carter Friesen, though, he went from running in the top 5 to involve 2 straight crashes. That's the 9 of Evan Burns. Go back on the lap. You hate to see it for Carter. He had such a good race. We'll be back to watch the finish of this event. So this race will end under caution. And trust me, I know how this looks, but I promise on everything, this is straight up legit. Eli Bright came in today with the Mamba mentality. And Eli Bright is going to crack a huge winless streak and win it at Pocono for Kobe. And you love to see it. Eli Bright has had a horrible season. He's had the DEI curse week after week. And he breaks his curse, hopefully, the week after his teammate Zach Pistoia Sr. did it at Bristol. DEI on a 2-race winning streak. Who would have ever thought that? You'll love to see it. And I'm sure everyone in this race right now, if they had to lose to someone, they're glad it was either the 8 or the 24. Let's go take a look at your official results. Alright, Eli Bright, your winning photo is up on the top right. Now your official results go Eli Bright with the win. You have Samet Aliskin 2nd. A really good run for Samet. Love to see it. Alexander Rowe 3rd. Glenn Duich 4th. And David Schrader in your top 5. Gustav Odenberg has a really good run in 6th. Nick Flood 7th. Jeff Bright 8th. Pretty Shaw 9th. And Ryan Kesey with a very quiet top 10. Brad Stover 11th. Ryan Winters 12th. Rebecca Tyler 13th. Carter Friesen still having a really good run for that team. Evan Byrne gets 15th. And Philip John, last remaining car running, gets 16th. You can see where everyone else finished. All the way down to Rakowski finishing 42nd. So, that was the race. I thank you guys so much for watching. And honestly, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Oh, I'm going to add this in at the end. Jay Jefferson had the fastest lap. So there's a cool playoff point for him. Later.
He said, boy, can you make fans stand and scream your name? Have you hit him in the ass, never let off the gas till you rode into victory lane? He said, boy, do you know how it feels when you're running 3 wide? 'Cause if you're Daytona bound, let me wonder you're in for a ride.